Hello students, I am Ganesh Saini. I welcome you all in this online session of English language and literature. Dear students, today I have brought a new lesson of class 10 from First Flight book. And today we are going to take first poem of the textbook, and the name of the poem is Dust of Snow by Robert Lee Frost. Dear students, in this presentation, the following points we will be covering: about the poet, about the poem, stanza-wise explanation, self-assessment. Yes, before we move on, let us know about the poet. Robert Lee Frost was born on 26 March 1874 and died on January 29, 1963. He was an American poet. His work was initially published in England before it was published in America. He is known for his realistic depictions of rural life. Frost frequently wrote about settings from rural life in New England in the early 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. Frost was honored frequently during his lifetime and is the only poet to receive four Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. He became one of America's rare public literary figures, almost an artistic institution. He was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1960 for his poetic works. On July 22, 1961, Frost was named Poet Laureate of Vermont. Notable works are A Boy's Will and North of Boston. Yes, let us know about the poem. Dear students, as you can see a picture over here, if we need to describe the picture, then most likely we will be describing that there is a snowfall, a man is standing or passing under a tree, and a crow is sitting on the branch of the same tree. So, in this way, four things have been described in the picture: a snowfall, a man, a tree, and a crow. Dear students, the poem describes a very simple happening in very simple words. It tells us that sometimes even a small incident may prove to be of a larger significance. The poet, the man, is upset in the beginning of the poem, but a small incident of falling of snow changes his mood totally. In the end of the poem, the poet feels relaxed and thankful to the nature for saving his day from being wasted. Dear students, it is a very small poem of 8 lines divided into 2 stanzas having 4 lines in each. Here we will take stanza 1. The way a crow swooped down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. My dear students, here in this stanza, crow and hemlock tree, they are the symbol of negative omen. They have been used for negativity. My dear students, You can notify difficult words like sook and hemlock from here. Hemlock means. Let us see the explanation of stanza 1. The poem is set in a scene where the poet is in a sorrowful mood. He is very depressed and hopeless. He is lost in his thoughts and is walking by a tree, a hemlock tree. My dear students, as I told you, hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. As he passes by, a crow happens to throw some snow dust on him. Whether it falls on his head or shoulders is unknown, as there is no specific mention in the poem. Also, the readers are left in doubt about the bird's specific action, whether the crow was landing, shivering with cold, readjusting itself on the branch, or taking off. It happened to send some particles of snow upon the author. Here, the two agents of nature, the hemlock tree and the crow, are signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood was in the opening scene. Now we will be taking second stanza, the last stanza of the poem, and the stanza is like this: has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. My dear students, there is a new word for you, rued, held in regret. The meaning of the word is held in regret. Kindly note it down somewhere so that you can utilize it in your future references. Now we will move on to the explanation part. Yes, the second stanza of the poem explains when the soft and cold snow fell on the poet, it changed his state of mind from sadness to happiness. He started feeling peaceful and refreshed. This simple incident helped him enjoy the rest of the day. He thus became very happy as it saved his rest of the day from being wasted. One must not take things for granted and should be open and accept whichever way the nature chooses to bless us generally. Hemlock tree and crow are used for negative references, but the poet used them beautifully to portray that inauspicious things can bring joy and happiness too. Dear students, let us have a glance over literary devices which have been used in this beautiful poem. First of all, we will discuss about rhyme scheme. Dear students, if you see the poem, you will find the rhyme scheme of the poem is very simple. That goes like AB, AB, CD and CD. Next literary device which have been used in the poem, that is alliteration. My dear students, let us know what is an alliteration. The occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words, and the instances, the examples of alliteration which have been used in the poem are as follows: has given my heart and saved some part. Next literary device is inversion, when the structure of a sentence is changed by the poet to create rhyme. This poetic license is called inversion. In stanza 1, inversion can be seen. And dear students, let us talk about one more literary device, assonance. Let us know what is an assonance. The prominence of a vowel sound throughout a line is called assonance. In stanza 1, line 2, the example is "Swoop down on me." Here, O sound is prominent. So, this is an example of assonance. Here, I have prepared some assignment for you. Dear students, please answer the following questions by yourself. These questions are: what is the message of poem Dust of Snow? How has the poet mood changed? Third question is: what is the central idea of the dust of snow? And the last question is: where is crow at that time and what does it do to the tree? Dear students, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.